everybody, iSubbie here, and again I'm joined with Noble from Digital Addiction to my right or left. I don't know. I can't do sides when on XSplit because my left is my right, is my left, and then it's my right. I don't know. So he's this way.
I'm here, guys.
Yep. So this story we actually just wanted to cover. It's actually not breaking news or anything, and it actually doesn't have anything to do with gaming, but it actually is something that we both like, being geeks that we are. It's the Note 4, Samsung Galaxy Note 4.
Sexy.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say about it. Sexy.
Okay, podcast over. Goodbye. So let me read the description they got here. The Samsung Galaxy Note 4 is expected to feature a 1440 by 2560 QHD display with a Xenos. Did I say it right? Xenos. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Xenos 5433 SoC processor, 16 megapixel rear shooter with OIS, which is stability for people who aren't, camera people, because I'm sure not. All I know is stability, and protection from liquid and dust, just like the Samsung S5. So this camera, I'm kind of upset. It's legit going to record in 4K.
Yep, we're gonna have to get some 4K monitors. Everyone that subscribes to us is gonna have to get 4K monitors so that they can see our beautiful videos, all that good stuff.
4K camcorder built into a phone. Like, on top of that, it's an 8-core processor. 8-core processor. I don't even have an 8-core processor. Yeah.
Octa-core sounds so much sexier.
Octa-core. All right. Just unbelievable. So, I mean, they're going all out on this. It's going to be 5.7 inches, just like the Note 3. It is going to have storage expansion, which is awesome. Up to 128 gigabytes this time, though, which is just out of this world. All the typical LTE, HSPA, blah, 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 for bandwidth. So that's going to be all the same. My dog just stole my pen. And let's see here. Wi-Fi, USB is going to be USB 3.0, micro USB. You're going to be able to upload to YouTube from the phone, apparently, straight to YouTube.
Right. So that should make.
I think you can already do that.
Yeah, I think you can, but this is going to be in 4K, so it's going to be so much sexier.
All the camera features: autofocus, burst mode, geotagging. There is rumor that they're going to put the fingerprint scanner in here as well. This one does not say that they're going to do it, but it is going to come loaded with Android 4.4.3, which is KitKat. I'm conflicted with KitKat right now. Being a nerd and a geek, I root my phone and I mod it. I don't know if you do that.
I actually don't, but not so much for the fact that I can't. I guess I could learn, although I haven't ever tried or anything like that. But yeah. Whenever I try to review stuff, I try to do it so that everybody can understand what's going on, and not everybody understands how to have that done on their phone. So I try not to do it, but yeah. So what's your issue with KitKat then?
Well, the first time I loaded KitKat onto my Note 3, the modem that they use, okay, and it is called a modem. The modem is your antenna now. It's internal, obviously, but it has software for it, and it's called modem. And the modem that they loaded for KitKat when Note 3 first got it was terrible. It cut my signal strength in half, and I was dropping calls left and right. And finally, somebody upgraded the modem to the better one with the root, and so or with a mod when you root your phone. And so I rooted it, and I uploaded the mod, and I love this mod. My phone looks just the same Let me show. Well, yeah, all right. So there's my phone. Made sure my number wasn't on or anything. But yeah, it looks just the same, and it runs great. And signal strength so much better and everything else. So just being able to customize it like that, it was really nice. So, but Note 4, here's my problem, and hopefully you don't hate me too much for it.
Okay.
I've never been a huge fan of iPhones. Recently, I did watch their WDCC convention, and when they announced that they were opening it, their operating system up for modifications such as keyboards, cameras, etc., for developers to go and just basically have fun in, just like Android, I shit a brick, literally, and it was just amazing. And I said, oh my god, if they're gonna do this, maybe the rumors about making a bigger phone is true, because I hate the small phones. I know some people love the small phones, some people don't. Some people have to have bigger phones like I do. I have big hands, and I'm a big guy. I like to have my phone big because, I like to type things, and I like to do things. And honestly, I probably would switch to a tablet if I didn't need to actually call people every now and then, randomly.
Right.
So,
you do know there are tablets that have phones built into them, right?
I could even download Skype if I wanted to and use Skype as a phone, but I just haven't done the switch yet. But so back to what I was saying. But I was excited, and I said, oh my god, I said maybe the iPhone 6, because I'm assuming that's what's going to be released, will actually be the iPhone that everybody wants.
Right.
And I'm just anxious to see it. And the Note 4, although it's a hell of a phone, it's got a octa-core processor.
Octa-core.
The body material is metal again, which I'm assuming that the back is this fake leather thing again. Why mess with the design when it's good? They're going to make it water and dust resistant, not proof, resistant. So if you dunk it in a toilet, it's still probably going to short out. But I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence, and I think I really, 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 really want to upgrade my phone. But until I see both these phones announced, come out with their specs, guaranteed specs, I think I'm going to be on the fence, because honest to God, the iPhone 6 could turn around and be the best freaking phone this year, and there's just no way of knowing until both Apple and Samsung announce their phones.
I personally have never been I'm not even gonna say that I haven't been a fan of Apple. I've just never had one, because at the time I wasn't able to afford it. But I started out with Android, and I've got a few questions for you about your Note 3 that you have right now. What made you get a Note 3? Or
the size.
The Note 1 or the 2? Okay, so the size, right?
I had what phone did I have before? The S4? And I traded it in for the Note 3. S4. I went from iPhone 5 to the S4, and then from the S4 to the Note 3. Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as Samsung goes, the biggest thing about them is that they've got the S Pen. They've got the features to where you don't actually have to touch a screen and all that junk. How often do you use that stuff?
Rarely.
Yeah.
Rarely.
See, that's my only problem that I've got right now. Like, I love the phone itself. I am more than positive that I'm going to love the 4 whenever it comes out. But whenever I first got the Note 2, I didn't actually get the 1. I said, oh, I'm getting it because of this reason. It's got the S Pen. I'm going to be using that. I don't ever use that. So I say that those are good things. And I mean, I guess they are for people that are excited about that stuff. But I don't personally use them hardly ever.
They're nice when you do use them. But
yeah.
I could
But
live
aside from that, I would be interested in trying an Apple product. I think I would be happier with an iPad of some sort, so I can learn the operating system. But I'll probably always keep an Android as my everyday phone. But I mean, that could change. It depends on the stuff that they come out with, what programs they've got and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah. I the biggest thing is that Swipe, the keyboard, is coming to iPhone in iOS 8. Yeah. It's coming to the iOS and iOS 8, and you'll be able to use it on any phone that is iOS 8 compatible, which I believe all the way down to the iPhone 4 is going to be compatible with iOS 8. So nice. that's gonna be amazing. I normally beta test the operating systems, the iOS, and I have not yet done that, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself. So I think I might have to go get the iPad Mini and upgrade it to the beta. You know, pay for the developer and upgrade it to the beta and give it a whirl and see what they do. I know that normally when it first comes out on beta and it's the very first beta, it's terrible. Nothing works. So you know that's probably a good thing I didn't upgrade right away. So I'll take a look at it and upgrade to the beta, and maybe I'll do a video about it, show everybody the features.
Nice.
But
now I'm not sure how much longer you want to stay on this topic, but I thought just really quick, it might be a good idea for your audience and stuff.
Yeah.
We all have smartphones. What are 3 of your favorite apps right now that you use every day?
That's a good question. So to answer that, let me go to my phone. So I use Skype, obviously, on here. I use it. That's the main way to get a hold of me. So feel free to contact me on Skype. I think Facebook is the next logical choice. Me being a retro game hunter, Facebook groups are the way to get the good deals. And then I would say next is the fantasy football, because right now it's fantasy football time.
I am so much of a nerd. I don't do sports. I couldn't tell you. I'm not even sure if any sports are going on right now, but I couldn't tell you if anybody played yesterday or any of that junk. So, yeah, that's one thing that we don't have in common. You're probably way better at sports than I am.
No, not at all. My friends will tell you otherwise. But I enjoyed the fantasy aspect of it. You know, points and systems and stuff like that. It actually is like Dungeons and Dragons in that aspect. But not trying to get too far off topic. The Note 4 looks like an amazing phone. It looks like it will be the king of phones for a while, at least. And it's really gonna test Apple, and Apple's been really bad on this, and I'm gonna say this out loud to Apple. You guys been really bad about this. You have right now on the website, and they're actually going to announce their phone before you do. They're going to announce it in September, and I know you guys announce it in September, but they're going to announce it, I believe, September 3rd?
3rd, yeah.
Yeah. And you guys aren't going to announce your phone till probably halfway through September, I believe. I think the 13th-ish. So you guys have a chance to stick it to Samsung. Step up. Don't be putting no stupid fucking fingerprint scanner in your phone and upgrade it and call it a 5S. That's bullshit. Okay, I'm done with my rant.
But just really quick, right here it says it might be available on the 3rd for the Note 3. Which
you mean the Note?
I know,
yeah.
The Note 4, yeah.
Yeah.
I know they're going to unveil it and announce it, but if it becomes available that same day, I am kind of screwed because I really wanted to pick it up the first day it came out. I'm not sure I'll have the money for it then.
Well, I will tell you this. More than likely, what's going to happen is it will be available on the 3rd, to every country but America. And this is the reason why. Because the carriers here refuse to put out any phones straight from the developer. They want to put their fucking bloatware on it, and it pisses me off, and that is why I root my phone, so I don't have to put up with their fucking bloatware bullshit. I don't want Amazon on my phone. If I want to buy something off Amazon, I will go to Amazon.com. Their app sucks.
Well, I just hope I can get it. It usually comes out a month after, like they have the past for the Note 2 and the Note 3. So if it comes out like a month after they unveil it, that would be perfect for me. I
think that they will probably time it a week or two before the iPhone comes out.
Right.
That way they can release the stupid ass commercials that go, "Oh, you're still waiting in line for your next big thing? Oh, I already got my phone. Haha, fuck you, hipster." But you know, that's what I see them doing, like they did last time. Samsung's really good about getting their releases out, so just maybe they already worked with the carriers and installed their bloatware bullshit on there, and they're ready to release. So that'd be fantastic. But yeah. That's a funny story about Apple only being on AT&T for the longest time. Is because they did not want to install bloatware, and they still don't install bloatware. It's the one phone you will get from a carrier that will not have this bullshit, and I know you can't see it, but this bullshit on the back of the phone. Verizon 4G LTE. Yeah, great, Verizon. That's why I'm with you. I know you have 4G LTE. You have it all around the fucking country, and that's why I'm with you. T-Mobile blows my asshole, alright? We get it. Sprint's okay, but their service is not 100% reliable. But,
it's not.
And AT&T's actually picking up their game, so I'll give them that.
Sprint service is not 75% reliable, but it's good, and I've got unlimited everything with them, so I'm going to keep them as long as I can, and whenever they drop that, I'll probably switch somewhere else as well.
They are actually not going to drop it. The new CEO has said that he's going to do everything in his power to keep the unlimited data, because that's the only thing keeping them afloat, because more than half their network, I would say 85% of their network, is still on fucking 3G.
That's why we just got 4G. I live in a small town, but if we go to the city, I mean, we've got the 4G, but around here where I'm at, there are small pockets where I can hit 4G, but for I don't know, the majority of the time I'm stuck on 3G.
Yeah. Well, and that's just it, because it's you know, they were so slow to update it. They were still on WiMAX. Oh my God, what kind of fucking company was still on WiMAX in the 2010? Jesus Christ, Sprint. At least they're starting to get their fucking act together. AT&T's really picking up their act and saying, "Oh my God, you know, Verizon's charging the same price for a better service. Maybe we should actually start improving our fucking service and reception in smaller towns." So they've actually been picking up the ball, and I give them that credit for that. Because to be honest with you, AT&T, when it comes to freedom of their phones, they are less restrictive on their phones than, say, Verizon. Verizon will secure the shit out of their phones. And not a lot of developers, for people who like to root their phones, will go to Verizon because of that, and that really fucking sucks. But yeah, I think we've talked about the Note 4 enough. I'm starting to get angry on rants and stuff like that. So it's probably best we probably move on to another topic.
Awesome.
If you guys haven't subscribed yet to Alcohol Arcade, right there, the biggest button you've ever seen is right beneath me, and then the next biggest button, which is just as big, over to my left. Yeah, left. Okay, my left, which would be your right. And then that would be Noble's Digital Addiction, subscribe button beneath him. Click that. It'll bring you to his channel. His channel is kick-ass. I'm trying to think. He did an interview one time, and Noble, are you Caucasian?
I am not, but you guys can find out the answer to why I am not if you guys go and check that video out.
Yeah, that was the best thing I've heard in a while when I heard that. Oh man, that was good. Yeah, that's still on his front page, by the way. So you shouldn't have any problem finding that one. But
yeah, go and check that out. You got me blushing and embarrassed now.
Yeah, that guy was awesome. Is your cousin or your brother? Or?
That was my little cousin that asked me that question. Yeah.
All right,
man.
Let's go ahead and sign off for this podcast. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Subscribe to Noble Digital Addiction, and we will see you guys next time here on Alcohol Arcade for Geek Alert. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
If you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worth.